Enable launched 2 hackathons. As you can see, one of the hackathons was called hashtag Hack Skills for Jobs. And this hackathon was supported by our SDHR project. And there is the intervention manager, Elizabeth. You can wave. SDHR is support to human resources, and they have 24 partner organizations that they support mainly this year in digital skills, acquiring digital skills. So we, together with SDHR, we launched a hackathon for 7 vocational training institutes. As you know very well, these institutes have almost been closed for 2 years. So we have been supporting them to acquiring digital skills through communities of practice. How can you ensure the continuity of learning during the lockdown using WhatsApp, Zoom, podcasting? And so this hackathon was focusing on that, creating digital lessons to ensure the continuity of learning. And they had a range out of 15 different digital tools they could combine. So we have had 14 days of, designing these digital lessons, and then the jury. Yes, excuse me. The jury came and deliberated. And, okay, le moment suprême. The best overall winner was Aiden Aturinda from St. Joseph Vocational Training Institute. Yeah, come here.
Let's give it up for Joseph.
And maybe for the public here and the people online, he will explain what he just did and maybe even showcase the lesson in short, just to show that it is really possible to use these digital tools here in Uganda, and it is possible to use it even for vocational training. So, Aiden, congratulations. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Bart. To our viewers both here and online, I greet you. I'm by the names of Atwinda Aiden. I'm the deputy principal in charge of academics for St. Joseph Technical Institute, Vidika, but I'm also an instructor. As you very well know, the technical institutes and other schools were closed because of the COVID-19. We faced a very big challenge, especially when students went back home. We failed to trace them. We could not get them back. We could not engage them. Thankfully, Enable came up with this idea that what if we train you and then you start delivering online. We started the training during the lockdown. I'm very thankful the majority of our instructors participated in the training. And I'm very grateful that we gained the skills that enable us now, even that the recent concluded lockdown, we were able to teach online. So it's a fact that it can happen, as I am going to show a little bit of my lesson that I presented, where we can really believe. I believe all of us here, some of us are teachers, others have our parents, we have kids in school, we have children in school, meaning that we must support the ICT, the digital framework, or the digital technologies to take up. I'm very much sure that it will not go back. It has finished. So let's have just that clip, and then I will just add on a little bit later. Thank you. Let's have this. So this lesson, I used Zoom, and it is going to show us the reasons why maybe I used Zoom and the advantages it has over other tools. And then let's just watch over.
Yes, good morning, class. I greet you. I'm by the names of Atrinda Aiden, an instructor in building and construction. And today I want to share with you a topic in Building Science 1 called Building Lime. These are my contacts. In case you want to reach out to me, you are warmly welcome. I want to use Zoom. I've decided to use Zoom because, one, it encourages audiovisual learning. It encourages active participation, and it can be recorded as illustration. I will share it in the chat box, and you'll be able to define the term lime, shall be able to explain the procedure of lime manufacture, shall be able to state and explain the lime cycle, and the methods used to select lime, the objectives that we have. Let's get started with the definition of building lime. Building lime, I want to get your feedback using the Google form. Kindly, let me share the link in the chat box. Kindly click on the link and respond in your own understanding. What do you understand the word building lime? I will share with you. I will share your responses in a short while. Kindly share that. Share your responses. Yes. Okay, I'm already seeing some responses here. Consulate has said that lime is a building material used together with fine and of course aggregates with sufficient water for construction. Yeah, Consulate, yeah, it has some point because lime is a building material, first of all, and it is used to bind fine and coarse aggregates. Lime is calcium containing inorganic mineral composed primarily of oxides and hydroxides. That was from Nicholas. Nicholas, this is too much of chemistry. But however, lime is manufactured from calcium carbonate, so it has some calcium in it. But
Yeah, that's just a brief clip. The lesson was still continuing, but because of time, we may not have it all. But I wanted to bring it out to show you that still, like the way I'm interacting with you, can still be the same way like I'm interacting with some other people. So in this lesson, basically, as you've seen, we had, I used so many other tools. I used Google Forms in it. I had links for YouTube. I used the Padlet. The Padlet was part of this lesson. I used the PowerPoint, as you've seen. So we can incorporate in this lesson to make it very interesting and also to capture the attention, of course, of the students. So it is almost the same as a physical classroom, and I request the audience, both viewing us from here and online, to really embrace technology because for us who are in teaching sector, and as you very well know, we've been having these reports every day and then, some children may not be able to come back to school and we're going to lose them. So these lockdowns should not entirely affect the education sector, as when we close up, the continuity of learning should take place with the support from both the partners, both the government, the parents, the students, and so on. Due to time, allow me to close here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Aiden, you can stay on the podium, is the overall winner. Maybe I call to the podium the first runner-up is Andrew from St. Daniel Comboni. Yes. And Rachel Sylvia is the second runner-up from Millennium Business School. Can you come to the podium? And we also have a special recognition of a female digital ninja. Yes, indeed. I don't know if I pronounce her name right. Noelle? Yes. Just in one brief minute, explain the tools that you used and what the lesson was. Huh?
Okay, thank you so much. I'm called Ulwal Andrew. I am a teacher of St. Daniel Comboni Polytechnic Naomi, which is found in Moroto, Karamoja. I'm proud to represent Karamoja in this place. I am a teacher of building. I also teach computer. That's why I was able to make my lesson. My lesson was all about health, safety, and environment. I used Zoom. And then in the lesson, I made my contents, first of all, using PowerToon. And then I made a video on PowerToon. Later on, I put it on my YouTube channel, or which my learners can go and view them anytime they feel like to view it. And then I also involved in a WhatsApp group, or which I was using it to get the feedback from the student. That's why the learning was able to happen. Even I gave assignments, the answers I got. There's a way you can use WhatsApp for marking the students' work, and you take it back. It's not only for surfing. So that is how I managed to make my lesson. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. I'm called Katsime Rachel Sylvia from Millennium Business School, Hoima. I did my ebook in Canva template. I formatted it to PDF and I shared it with my students on WhatsApp. So when I formatted it to PDF, it was easy for them to access it on WhatsApp. Since by now people are still at home, they couldn't give me feedback, but I know that when they are back online, they'll give me feedback and they'll be able to learn using my ebook. Thank you very much.
Hello, by name is Obwenene Noelin, an instructor from Millennium Business School, Hoima. I do teach food production, theory, and practicals. I presented my work using a Padlet. From there, I send it to my students through WhatsApp. At first, I felt that I may not be able to give out my work to the students, more especially in practical sessions, but I learned how to do it. And by now, I'm here, but my students are already doing that work. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe we now hand over the prizes. First, of course, to the overall winner, Aiden. Not to anyone's surprise, he gets a laptop as the first winner, a T-shirt. He will be exposed to a trip to an e-learning center, and we will, of course, further incubate his digital lessons. So a big clap for Aiden. Okay, the first runner-up, Karamoja. You get a tablet. We will further help you, of course, with your digital lessons and the T-shirt for you and your team. Rachel, everything for you is in the envelope. You will read it. And our digital ninja, congratulations to all of you. And please spread the gospel that we can really use these digital tools to continue ensuring that our children and students have lessons.
Shall we have a group photo of you with them?
Yes. One more prize. Okay, and I'm almost finished. In the introduction, I mentioned we had a second hackathon. I don't know, a health hackathon to improve the health services and patient satisfaction. And that was open for the whole public. Actually, we got 10 different teams. Some of them were from Uganda, even from America and Kenya. Yesterday, the jury came together. And I must say I was very, very impressed by the pitches. These people have been doing that They have been doing that often, I am sure. Yeah, sorry. We had to select one winner, and he mentioned that he would be here, but apparently he is not. Dr. Omara, are you in the room? No? So we will give him later. He had a hospital management system that is very interesting. As a first prize, of course, he gets
A laptop.
yes, a laptop and a T-shirt. Yes, and the whole aim for Enable is, of course, that we can incubate these projects further and maybe even implement them in our projects. So thank you very much, and I think we go further now to more awards, isn't that, Jean? Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A hand clap for our...
Many thanks. Thank you so much, Bart and team. It's really a pleasure.
Mr. Gilbert,
Yep.
how is it looking? Do you have hope of getting an award tonight?
Yeah, Bart is still carrying some equipment. I may not go home empty-handed, yeah?
Maybe.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, that was Enable Uganda that ran a number of hackathons during the Kampala Innovation Week and before. And of course, they've also been with us since our very first Kampala Innovation Week 2019 at Kololo. They are with us at the Kampala Innovation Week 2020 at Motive, and again with us here for the Kampala Innovation Week 2021. So thank you so much, Enable Uganda, and we hope to do quite much with you. And of course, more awards, more rewards are coming up in a bit. We want to go in for a very short break. The DJ will give us a little bit of sound as we prepare for the next session. And of course, when I come back, we'll be doing some dancing.
Dancing? You're dancing?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, thanks, DJ. Let's take it away. Great work that we are doing. So we have a very short video that will be playing. It's a very short video that you want to look at and profiles our members. But just in a brief, Startup Uganda is composed of 28 members and growing. Probably before the year ends, we may be more than 28 members. There are just a number of other members that are joining us, and they are just in the queue. So since my technical team is ready, let's have this video that profiles Startup Uganda members, and then I'll be back. Thank you.
We believe in unlocking the potential of change makers in Africa, and we believe that this can only be achieved by driving entrepreneurship and innovation.
We work together also with various hubs in supporting entrepreneurs and also young innovators to actually build on their dreams and take them to national and international standards.
Finding XY works with enterprises from incubation to growth stage, supporting them to go through different business development support and access to finance.
At USP, we work with young Ugandan social entrepreneurs. We provide training, coaching, and mentorship. The goal is to give them a framework for growth that will help them succeed in their endeavors.
We do a lot of deal sourcing, pipeline development, as well as BDS support. Outbox Uganda Limited is an entrepreneurship support organization that seeks to help businesses grow and entrepreneurs scale up through assisting them with incubation support, acceleration support, as well as even offering them co-working space. Other entrepreneurs, we've gone ahead to help them get seed funding so that they're able to validate their business models.
Our main focus is to integrate or embed innovation in the humanitarian response. So we are out there supporting innovators, equipping them with the principles and ethics that work in the humanitarian space, because most of them are not familiar with the humanitarian space. So we support them so that their innovations can be successful in the humanitarian space.
Under the Media Challenge Initiative, we have the amazing MCI Media Hub, which is a journalism innovation center here in Uganda. Our work primarily is training the next generation of journalists, but we found ourselves in a space where we're also training, generally storytellers, leaders, and also media entrepreneurs here in Uganda.
Makerere Innovation Incubation Center is a tech incubation hub that focuses at turning ideas into successful businesses.
We are involved in mentoring entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs. We involve in getting to coach them with business ideas, business skills, groom their business ideas to maturity and to real business concepts and business ideas that go on, that can achieve success in a day-to-day run.
The village as is convenes the ecosystem, bringing together different stakeholders that fulfill the value chain of the startup ecosystem, to be able to see that we enable and bring potential among the different ideas for the startups.
We at MCI, we have had a dream of working with Startup Uganda because it's an ecosystem. We might be in media and other people are in tech, but we contribute to each other. The stories we tell end up highlighting the impact created by the different sectors.
It has been so wonderful working with Startup Uganda, I would say, because we've worked with different members of the innovation space and the hub space, and I would say Startup Uganda is one that has encouraged growth in many of these hubs, particularly even TechBuzz Hub.
It's been an interesting journey, from moving from just a few hubs that were part of the process to now 18 plus hubs as being members of the Startup Uganda platform.
We've really benefited from bringing our synergies together as different hubs. For instance, like I had mentioned, we've been able to get in touch with the Innovation Village, we've been able to get in touch with Shona, we've been able to be in touch with Hive Collab. All these ecosystem players have come together and they've been able to offer technical support to the different entrepreneurs that we have on board and the different businesses that we're trying to bring together. And they've currently been having a couple of investor days that Otters has been directly involved in. We've been judges on the panning sessions, and we've been able to pick out some entrepreneurs that meet our criteria. And it has been a very good relationship. It's been very engaging. For every information that we need, they're always able to provide, and vice versa. So they're very good partners to work with.
We are very happy to be part of the association. There have been opportunities for closer collaboration with other ecosystem actors. And Startup Uganda, I think, is really a good platform for knowledge sharing best practice with members across the different activities, be it joint trainings or the meetings that we keep on having.
Kampala Innovation Week is an opportunity to find diamonds in the rough out there. Because there are very many startups, very many young entrepreneurs and innovators.
For this particular year, the theme is around harnessing innovation and digitization. So I'm mostly looking forward to seeing what new developments are there in the ecosystem.
KIW 2021 is happening, and we look forward to building more networks, showcasing some of the work that we're doing, some of the projects that we are implementing this year, and of course building collaborations with other people that will be participating at the forum.
I'm looking very forward to the panel discussions. There's one led by USV, so everyone should look forward to it, focusing on how to equip the current generation to become innovative entrepreneurs.
There's so many companies in Uganda that we do not have visibility of but Kampala Innovation Week brings that all together.
I love the idea of the Innovation Week, and we've been actually a part of the last 2 Innovation Weeks. And what excites me the most about it is having all these entrepreneurs in one room, having all these investors in one room, and having all these ecosystem players in one room, such that we're able to bring possible synergies together and see how business entrepreneurs can be assisted, and even just networking, you know, and showcasing the different businesses and the different products that they're bringing on board.
It's really a curious moment for me and basically for TechBuzz Hub, and we are very excited to also be surprised at this event, because we don't know what is going to happen, but we are very excited that it will really happen and go there.
The particular session that I would love to see would be resilience of startups.
I am super excited for the Kampala Innovation Week because I believe, as a young country, this is one of the opportunities we get to bring young people together, innovators together, not just to network and hang out, but also really discuss issues that impact our community. So issues to do with jobs, employment, our development, our interest as a nation, and how we play a role as young innovators. Specifically as a hub, we are very excited because we'll be hosting one of the sessions on the Let's Talk Growth series. So one that is really focusing on the impact of the media, the creative industry, and how we can use that to sort of like harness opportunities.
I would say Kampala Innovation Week has a wealth of connections, if I should say. You meet different innovators, different ecosystem players. So that just helps you understand what is happening in the ecosystem that we are in. I'm definitely looking forward to the award ceremony, if I could call it that. I just want to see if the innovators or the organizations we nominated made it.
I think we are looking most forward to the panel discussions. If we are being honest, it has been a very interesting past 2 years, and it will be interesting to see how the startups through this journey have continued to navigate the challenges of COVID-19.
As a Hive Collab, we're really excited to showcase innovation, particularly in the health sector. We are looking forward to that particular session, and we'd like to show the world what we are capable of as Hive Collab.
See you there.
See you there.
See you there.
Don't miss.
See you there, because I'll be there.
See you there.
See you there.
Can't wait. See you there.
See you there.
All right, so that's Startup Uganda, and our membership is growing. As I said, we are 28, but anytime now, we should be able to have more of the members. And of course, for you to become a member, all that you need to be doing is strengthening the ecosystem. I mean, you're empowering entrepreneurs, you're empowering innovators. Yeah, so that is Startup Uganda. And for us, our role and our mandate is to ensure that there is an enabling environment for entrepreneurs and innovators to start businesses, to grow businesses, and scale businesses. So in a bit, we'll be showcasing some of the innovators that we think have made it, not necessarily have made it, but are struggling to support the ecosystem through the number of initiatives that they started and they are growing. And a number of these innovators are being supported by Startup Uganda members. So my technical team will run another short video that will be showcasing some of these innovators. And of course, after that video, we'll be going in for the Startup Uganda Innovation Awards that we are all waiting for. So, Mr. DJ.
Peka is a tech-enabled company. We are a tech health startup in Uganda.
Our focus is helping connect families to qualified nurses for personalized and dedicated in-home care and support. Today, our focus is mostly on new and expectant mothers. We've focused on increasing uptake of postnatal care with the goal of ensuring any life-threatening complications that arise within the baby and mother's health after hospital discharge are timely identified and managed. The kind of digital transformations that we'd like to see, especially I'll focus on the healthcare space where tech operates. First foremost would be the right digital regulations, especially in line with access to healthcare services through digital platforms. Actually, reduction in the cost of the internet services, smartphones, devices that people can actually use to access most of the digital tools that are available out there. And beyond that, we are looking at a connected healthcare system. Making the digital transformation more inclusive for the young people starts with what we are doing right now, what you guys are doing right now, being able to highlight the different opportunities and works being done by the young people in the space. That will allow those who have not yet started understand that this is not done by the big old people that they keep seeing on TV, but even the young people like me and you. Kampala Innovation Week is a great platform for a lot of startups, and I think it's not just for those in the tech space, it should be also all those businesses out there that are looking forward to showcase their products, showcase their services. It's an opportunity for us to come out, show that there's work being done by young people, work being done by not just people within Kampala, but even outside Kampala. So I commend you guys on the work you're doing, and I invite a lot of other young people to kickstart their ideas. And starting doesn't mean opening an office. Starting means thinking about it, writing it down, and sharing it with someone. So my last point would be start now.
G is an up-and-coming music platform based on YouTube, but we are also on other social media platforms such as Instagram and Twitter. We showcase young, up-and-coming Ugandan talent to the diaspora and the world. The impact that digital has on our platform is that most of our viewership is based on the internet. We have a YouTube channel where we are trying to get subscribers. We have social media pages where we're trying to get followers. And by using cameras and whatnot to shoot these videos that we shoot, we are reliant on the digital transformation.
In terms of policy changes that we as Expressions would like to see, I think first and foremost is more affordable access to internet connection and more widespread access to the internet. And I think this would lead to demystifying myths around being online and engaging with audiences and creating community. And then also the access to resources for the artists who we manage and their music distribution, things like copyright infringement and how to distribute their music to a wider audience is something that we would love to see.
To do the kind of work that Expressions is doing, you need a big team. You need people from videographers to stylists to photographers to musicians and a bunch of other things. And so creating space for those people to come on board. And I think how we can make it more inclusive for young people is allowing people to use these platforms to gain experience, because often young people are told you need this many years of experience and they haven't had that opportunity yet in Kampala. So I think that's one of the ways, and creating mentorship partnerships or programs with more experienced creatives between them and the younger ones.
From November 22nd to 26th is Kampala Innovation Week. Come through, come check us out. We'll definitely be there. It's a lot of fun. Creatives will be there, innovators, entrepreneurs. Maybe there'll be an opportunity for you to learn and gain some understanding of innovation and entrepreneurship.
See you guys there.
See y'all there. Boom.
BringOff is a technology platform, and these clients place orders online, and the food is delivered to the clients, from the farm. But just like I mentioned, if we don't fix the issue of internet, then it takes people away from the system, and that is extremely frustrating, to our businesses, because they are automatically digital platforms. Innovation definitely creates businesses, and the most important thing is to have sustainable businesses that can create jobs for the young people. And you realize that once the jobs are created, then employees have got to have a stable, source of income, which at the end of the day, translates into happy clients, and that's how the economy can grow. We would want to see more of the innovation hubs coming up, doing a lot of marketing to be able to encourage young people to try out innovation, but also encouraging the government to also step in and provide funding where necessary, like grants, to be able to spice the good ideas, to be able to fund some of the good initiatives. And we see growth will definitely happen. Yeah. Kampala Innovation Week is a good platform for not only entrepreneurs, but everybody in the ecosystem, the partners, the investors. So it gets all of us together, and I would say it's a very good partnership, a very good platform for most of the young people, who are interested in scaling their businesses and getting funding for their businesses, and also to be known out there. It's a marketing tool, to know what the young people are doing in Uganda. It's just sad that it's now going to be virtual. I mean, we may not have to engage physically, but I would love to be a part of it.
Our main goal at Easy Agric, our main goal for us to start a company is for us to create endless farming possibilities by making agriculture simple as possible. Our business is almost running on digital transformation. I would say that our business, 60 to 70% of it is digital. From the moment when we market to the customer, to the moment when we sell to the customer, and to the moment when we serve the customer. It's very important for us for the government and all legislators to look at the policies which can drive digital inclusion or digital infrastructure inclusion. There I mean access to smartphones. How can it be made easier? We're talking about internet. It's not about having a smartphone. There are a lot of opportunities on internet. Nowadays all businesses are running on internet. How expensive is the internet? How can we make it so simple for people to be connected on the internet so that they can access these opportunities? On the other side, we are talking about mobile or digital payments. How can you design systems which can enable the ecosystem to grow? We need some favorable tax policies. Why would the government give foreign investors tax holidays and without giving its local population, as young people don't have access to a lot of capital, tax holidays or tax subsidies? I believe those are the kind of key areas where we need to start from to make sure that we enable the economy or the ecosystem, especially for young people, to play a key role in the digital transformation. How can we, from the side of government, make sure that we create policies which can enable the ecosystem not to pollute that? So I believe taxation is one of them. There could be a lot of other ways to do it, but I believe taxation will be one of means to make sure that it's more inclusive. So we are really, really excited. I'm really, really personally excited. And the whole Easy Agric team is really, really excited for us to see what are we going to learn, because there's something always which we learn. There are always partnerships which we are able to grab, and that is what is very important for us.
Kano Africa is an integrated multi-channel learning platform that ensures that millions of nursery school-going children get access to curriculum-aligned, STEM-blended teaching guides that parents and teachers use to teach their children while at home, especially during this pandemic. And what do they use? Our web and mobile applications. Technology is evolving, and the education sector is just following, yet it's supposed to lead this technology. And I feel like teachers play a very vital role in this transformation. You will be very shocked how many teachers know about digital transformation, yet we are entrusting these very people with the brains of our children. So I feel like right now, the government and all stakeholders that are involved need to prepare teachers, make mandatory refresher courses, introduce them to technology. We need a less theory-based classroom and a more practical one. You will look at technologies like augmented reality, virtual reality, that give children a chance to experience and have a broader view of what they are learning. It's a lot that is needed, and we are blessed that it's already here. So schools just have to incorporate it, and then we just thrive in this digital transformation. That the government training youths and the younger generation in being deliberate about this training, in that they are introduced to STEM disciplines as early as possible. They acquire skills of job creation. So we have more job creators instead of job seekers. If you are interested in the development of your country, if you are an entrepreneur out there and you want to learn and you want to see how all this is done, how everything is made possible for us as entrepreneurs, then you don't have to miss out. Africa is an integrated multi-channel learning platform that ensures that millions of nursery school going children get access to curriculum.
We created an application, an Android app that eases the work for community health workers, and it simply eases their service delivery. So we believe that this is a way we can revolutionize last mile health delivery in Uganda and Africa. Digital transformations have the potential to bridge the gaps that exist in healthcare. And these gaps have been hindering access to equitable health. And transformations is our work, for instance, the biometrics and the AI that come on board. So we believe that digital transformations are pivotal to our service delivery. So we would like to see more of biometrics, that is patient records, speaking for the health providers, but also would like to see more of digital financial services, because apparently we also have, each one of us has a plot of land on internet. So it's the present and the future. So, and also would like to see more of smartphone penetration, especially in last mile areas, because the solution we have built is for those areas. So smartphone penetration also. To start with the question of inclusion, it can also be addressed from education. And education plays a very colossal role. So, because education can help shape mindset. So, if the education stakeholders get involved to teach the young people that they can play a more participatory role, and then also the players in the local ecosystem, the hubs, they should be more practical. I mean, the young people need the skills of financial literacy, but also beyond that, they need the access to capital. The Kampala Innovation Week is something we should be proud of as Ugandans. We are very innovative people. There are lots of amazing innovations here, and we should gather to be part of it. And I mean, it should be, the university should also promote it, because as we are looking towards creating innovators and entrepreneurs, things like the Kampala Innovation Week, events we should be very much looking forward to.
At Social Club, we are a social media marketing platform small businesses, and then as well give opportunity to creatives across Africa, mostly right now across Uganda, to create content and do marketing for these customers at really, really affordable prices through our platform to collaborate the whole process. If digital transformations don't happen, social club kind of doesn't progress. We don't really innovate much without these digital transformations. What I like to see in place is better, perhaps a more accessible internet connection for everyone, because that means success for the whole of Uganda. Every industry will literally be impacted. Having these infrastructures like the internet and having like everyone be able to access the internet brings about job creation. The more innovations we have is the more jobs that we have as well. So the more entrepreneurs that we have, also the more people that we can employ as entrepreneurs. We need to have initiatives that drive towards educating the young people on how to use the internet. I think this is one of the first initiatives that we have in Uganda that is pushing for conversations around innovation, conversations around entrepreneurship, especially for the young people in this startup ecosystem. So I do think everyone should come in, join in. Let's have these conversations. Let's begin to talk about the different aspects of a startup, and let's grow together. Let's have the corporate industry as well come in and join in and learn more about what startups are and perhaps how to get involved.
All right. So we were trying to profile some of our most innovative startups, and those are the videos that you were watching. And we'll have more of those videos on our YouTube channel. We'll have more of those videos on our social media platforms. And the time we have all been waiting for the Startup Uganda Innovation Awards, is right here. And to those who were nominated, you can start preparing to feel the butterflies in the stomachs, because I have the results, and in a moment I'll be telling the truth. So if the DJ can prepare to give me those drum rolls, we'll be going in for that. Yeah. And the very first category for the Startup Uganda Innovation Awards is a category that Enable Uganda is very interested in, and of course all our other partners like UNCDF, and the Startup of the Year in Education. We will be showcasing, we will be recognizing the best Startup of the Year in Education. And the nominees are the Lesson Uganda, Kaino Africa, Elevate Partners for Education, Shareability Uganda, Opportunity Tracker, Upstate Creatives Limited, Izere Education, Think Play, Total Quiz, and Imagination Circle. Those were the 10 nominated startups for the Startup of the Year in Education category. I will now invite our chairperson, Richard Zulu, who will be handing over the award to the winners of this category. And the winner is the winner of the Startup of the Year in Education is Elevate, the Partners in Education. Congratulations, Elevate. Congratulations, Elevate. We're going to have the team for the photo moment. And of course, you have 1 minute to say a word or two after that photo moment before you can leave the stage. Congratulations once again, Elevate, for the great work you're doing in the education sector. All right, you want to say one word to the audience for the award? Probably it's the second, a few seconds, yeah?
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to say it's a very big honor to be among very many greats, very challenging creatives, and still be recognized. I take it as a challenge to actually do even more come the opening of next year. Again, you're really honored as Elevate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what do we do? Elevate Partners for Education is really centered around innovating solutions for those who have the least access to quality education. So we work with government-aided schools only to make sure that we harness both human resource, government structures, and local resources to bring solutions for each primary, each secondary school in its uniqueness. So really, our entire being is centered around finding tailored solutions for each school, and the community for each school champion the action around it. So we have our Village Teach program, which we've just described. We have our Positive Deviance, which gets solutions that have worked in one place and apply them to another. So we ask ourselves, why did this school, poor as it is, perform excellently at P7, and harness those lessons to be shared to another school so that they too can have better quality, better access to quality education. Basically, in a lot of words, we are about innovative solutions for quality education in government-aided primary schools.
Wow,
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you and congratulations once again. Elevate our partners in education. Our chairperson will be giving out the second award, which is in the category of agriculture, one of our main sectors of focus here in Uganda. And I want to go through the nominees, those who made it to the top 10. And these include Agro Supply Uganda Limited, Wedge Farm, Farm Kiosk, Bringo Fresh, Farminella, Biso Coffee, Easy Africa, Latitude Chocolate, Agrofresh Uganda, and Minute 5. Those were the 10 who made it to the top 10. And the winner of the Startup Uganda Innovation Awards in the agriculture sector is Agro Supply Limited. Congratulations, Agro Supply Limited, for making it to our best startup in the agriculture sector. And of course, just to mention that we did not do the voting, but you did the voting. You did the nominations, and the votes that came out determined who the winners are. And there is Agro Supply Limited as the most voted, and of course, the winners of this category. Thank you so much, our chairperson, Richard Zulu, for being us the honors of awarding our best category. So let's listen to the team, maybe in 10 seconds, on who you are and what the excitement is on your side. You can take up the stage so that we have a very good picture of yourselves. Thank you.
All right. We are humbled and honored for today. And we would like to say thank you for coordinating with us. And thank you for accepting what we offer. At Agro Supply, we mainly sell seeds to smallholder farmers using the layaway model. There is much that we do about how all this works. You can find it on agrosupplyltd.com. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Please go and innovate much more. Let's give it up for Agro Supply Limited, and congratulations once again. The next category we are going in for, ladies and gentlemen, is our startup of the year in the health sector. Yet another sector that is of focus to many of us. And I will go in for the nominees of this sector, of this category. We have Teheka, we have Clinic Masters, we have Clinic Pesa, Mobi Clinic, Rocket Health, One Stop, M-Scan, MedX, Organics Reparent Limited, and Wekebele Company Limited. And of course, after doing the voting, thank you so much for doing the voting. I must say we received over 8,000 votes for a number of these categories. And those 8,000 votes gave us the winner of the Startup of the Year in the health category. And I will call our Vice Chairperson, Ms. Jean K. Maki, who will be giving out the award in this health category. For those who were nominated, you must be feeling the butterflies in your stomachs, because you know what it means by this award, yeah? And ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Rocket Health Uganda. Congratulations, Rocket Health. And of course, thank you so much for doing what you do best at Rocket Health. We are happy for you, and we do appreciate the work at Startup Uganda. And we know you can do great, better than you have done it. And that's the photo moment for Rocket Health Uganda, our winner for the Startup of the Year in the health category. All right, so tell us, what's the excitement?
We are privileged to be having been first nominated and coming out as the winners for this health category, Startup of the Year award. We are a digital health and telemedicine company, and what we do is offer remote consultations via voice, text, video, and where you need your labs or pharmacy. Through our logistics model. I would say that's what we do, and we are very much privileged to be honored. Thank you.
All right, many thanks, Rocket Health, for the great work you're doing for the health sector. And again, our Vice Chairperson will be giving out another award, which will be going out to the Startup of the Year in tech or in technology. And we'll have the 10 nominated startups that made it on our list, of course, nominated by you. And these include My Agro app, they include Kiribu, Powell Bay Limited, we have Eversend, we have Wave, Boosted Technologies Limited, Yunga, Uganda, we have Fundibots, and then we have Empower Youth in Technology, EYIT, and then lastly on the list we have Flip Africa. The 10 nominated startups under the category of the Startup of the Year in the tech sector. And after putting up together all the votes that you gave us, we have the winner in this category. And the winner of this specific category of the Startup of the Year in tech is The winner is Empower Youth in Technology, EYIT. Congratulations, EYIT, upon this award. I'm not sure if we have EYIT in the house. This particular startup is from Barara. I'm not sure if they have a representative here to receive this award. Okay, we don't have someone here, but we shall definitely deliver this. I don't know if my co-MC would want to deliver that particular award much later. But congratulations, EYIT. I know we are streaming live on EYIT TV, that is in Barara, so they must be excited about this award, and probably we shall deliver it at an appropriate time. We are going in for another very category of the Startup Uganda Awards, and this category is none other than the most innovative startup in the university category. We do recognize that we have brilliant minds in universities that are innovating, and we decided to also recognize those startups in the university innovation category. And the nominees are TAL Youth Uganda, we have TankSafe, Merivina Red Sweet Wine, Aesthetic Landscape Consult, Eastcat made it to the list. We have Innov Labs. We have Solflix Africa. We have Mayor. And lastly, we have Minute 5 once again in that category. I will invite our secretary for the Startup Uganda, and that is CK Japheth, to join me on stage to do us the honors of giving out 2 awards of the of the Startup Uganda University Award, and as well as the next award. So as CK comes on stage, I want to take the pleasure to also announce the winner of this category. And the winner is TAL Youth Uganda. Congratulations, TAL Youth Uganda, for making it up as our most innovative university startup. We know you're still at university, you're still struggling with your books, but again, you've been able to make it to this category. Congratulations, gentlemen. And there is a moment of excitement in pictures, yeah? The gentlemen are very excited. You can see the excitement in the smiles, yeah? All right, so you have just 5 seconds to tell us a word or two how you feel about the award and what is next for TAL Youth Uganda.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. It's an honor to stand here in the podium. I would like to thank the friends who voted for me, thank the Start Hub Uganda for nominating us. TAL Youth Uganda is an initiative where we buy surplus sweet potatoes, turn them into delicious, nutritious donuts, while employing young people, especially women. And we also do mentorship and also skilling of the youth. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We are so much grateful. Thank you.
All right, congratulations once again, TAL Youth Uganda. The next category that we are celebrating and recognizing is the communications and the creatives industry. Just as we have been doing during the Kampala Innovation Week, we do recognize that the creatives industry is doing quite well when it comes to employment and creating opportunities for Ugandans. And then we have the 10 nominees that made it the top 10. The 10 nominees are Tubayo, we have Monya Stream, we have Wape, our guys there in the exhibition space. They've been with us since Monday. We have Cinelab Academy. We have Social Clerk. We have Kafunda Creatives. We have Risa Nachos Limited Uganda. We have Elevates Uganda. We have Cola Studios. And lastly, we have Print Border. And the winners of the Startup Uganda Startup of the Year in Communication and Creatives Industry category are, the team is from Tubayo. Congratulations, Tubayo. You are our winners for the Startup of the Year in the Communications and Creatives Industry. Congratulations, guys. I see you're smart, uttered in your uniform. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. All right, let's have that photo moment. All right. Thank you so much, CK. Thank you so much, CK, for... All right.
Wow, thank you so much to all those who have downloaded our app, to our friends, our families, our partners, our hosts. This is for you guys. Oh, and he's a host. But on a serious note, we want to thank God and the team that works really, really hard to prove that there could be a big startup in Uganda that will influence the world. So thank you for this. This is confidence to the team and confidence to Ugandan startups, to the youth that are working together, and also to our partners that support us every other day and give us opportunity. So thank you and blessings to you all. But let me introduce my team. This is Boris, the COO, and that is Drani, Head of Marketing. We've also come with Alvin, but he's not here. So thank you, Startup Uganda.
All right, congratulations once again to Bayo, and many thanks for the job you're doing in the communications and creatives industry. So ladies and gentlemen, we also put up a category for the Startup of the Year overall. In other words, this is our most or the best innovative Startup of the Year. And of course, we have a number of nominees that you gave us, and these include Social Clerk, Chap Chap, Mobi Clinic, Easy Greek, Minute 5 made it here again, Flip Africa, Rocket Health again in this category. We have AgroFresh Uganda, and then we have Uganix Repellents Limited. And lastly in this category we have Innovate. So ladies and gentlemen, for the year 2021, we have the Startup of the Year 2021 recognized, celebrated by Startup Uganda. And I would want to welcome Chris Rukorio from UNCDF, one of our partners at Startup Uganda, to join me on stage and give out this very important award to the winners, yeah? And the winner of this special category, the one that we can call the Best Innovative Startup of the Year 2021, according to your votes, of course, is Rocket Health. Congratulations, Rocket Health, once again. This is your second award. Congratulations. You are Startup Uganda's Startup of the Year 2021. And of course, that means a lot to the team. That means you're doing great and you're recognized by the startup ecosystem. We appreciate the great work that you're doing as Rocket Health Uganda. All right, 5 seconds.
Yep. Thank you very much, and I'm very much excited that we have been awarded the Startup of the Year. This award goes to first the partners, Kampala Innovation, UNCDF, and all that we have worked with, but also our fellow colleagues and employees at Rocket Health. They deliver the service that you, our clients, love and use. Thank you very much for having confidence in us. Thank you.
All right, congratulations once again, Rocket Health, for being the Startup of the Year. Our colleague Chris will be giving out the next award. And at Startup Uganda, we don't only recognize the support and the good work that the startups are doing in the ecosystem, but we do also appreciate the work that development partners, corporate organizations, and of course the government is doing within the ecosystem. So we would want to appreciate the champion corporate organization that has done us a great job in empowering or enabling the ecosystem. We had a few nominees for this category. We have MTN Uganda, we have Stanbic Bank, we have DFCU Bank, we have Inua Capital, and we have the Private Sector Foundation Uganda. So according to the votes that you gave us, the winner of this category is MTN Uganda. Congratulations, MTN Uganda. The ecosystem appreciates the work that you're doing for the ecosystem, and we are hoping for the best when it comes to the next years of service. We may not have the representative of MTN Uganda, but again, we will definitely deliver this award to MTN Uganda. Thank you so much, and Chris, please, thank you so much. Let's give it up to Chris for doing the honors of giving out the awards to our winners. So we are remaining with only 2 awards to conclude this special edition of the Startup Uganda Awards. And the next category of the nominees is us recognizing the government bodies or the government authorities that have supported us or that have supported the ecosystem when it comes to innovation, entrepreneurship, and business development. So the Startup Champion of the Year in the public sector, we have the following nominees. One, we have NSSF Uganda. We have the Microfinance Support Center. We have Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development. We have Mackay University Business School, Entrepreneurship, Innovation and Incubation Center. We have Ministry of Science, Innovation and Technology. We have the National Information Technology Authority, Uganda. We have the Directorate of Industrial Training, Uganda. We have Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. We have the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. And lastly, we have NADS. Of these nominated 10 public sector organizations, we have a winner from you, the ecosystem who voted. And before I give you the win, I want to welcome Nicholas Opolot from CAS Uganda to join me on stage to do us the honors of giving out this award. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to present you the winner of this category. And the winner is the National Social Security Fund, NSSF Uganda. Congratulations, NSSF. The ecosystem appreciates you for the great work you're doing for us as innovators, entrepreneurs, in supporting and enabling us to grow and scale into sustainable businesses. Congrats once again, NSSF. All right, and we shall have 10 seconds of a word or two from you about the award, of course, yeah?
All right, mine is really just to say thank you for your continued support. This is a remarkable achievement, and it's a remarkable journey that we've had. I'd like to thank our partners, the amazing network of hubs whom we're working with, and of course the amazing entrepreneurs who we're working with. The ideas that we're seeing that are coming through are actually fantastic, and it does paint a promising picture of the future that we have. We're proud to be associated, and let's keep working together on this journey. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations once again, NSSF, and we are hopeful that you'll do us a good job. Maybe before we can conclude this particular segment of the awards, we have one more last award. And we are also appreciating the work that is being done by development partners. And of course, we appreciate already those that are partners of Startup Uganda, including UNCDF, including the Enable, including CAS Uganda, including the MasterCard Foundation, and many others. So allow me to take you through the nominees that you gave us for the last category, which is the Champion Development Partner for the ecosystem. In other words, the Startup Uganda Startup Champion of the Year in the development sector category. The nominees were AVS Foundation. We have Enabel Uganda. We have the Japan International Cooperation Agency. We have the UNDP. We have FAO. We have the MasterCard Foundation. We have the UNCDF. We have the Danish Refugee Council. And lastly, we have the Algidias Foundation. And of course, after putting up the votes that you gave us, we have the winner of this category. And the development partner who has supported the ecosystem and has been appreciated as the best for the ecosystem is all right, I'll tell you later, yeah? So let's have Bart join me on stage, and Bart will be doing us the honors as one of those organizations that have supported us, but again, he will be giving out this award to the winner. Most welcome, Bart, and we definitely appreciate you as Enable for not only supporting us during the Kampala Innovation Week, but always being with us for this. Okay, we have the winner, and the winner is the MasterCard Foundation. Congratulations, the MasterCard Foundation. Again, the ecosystem appreciates the work that you're doing in category of development partners when it comes to supporting and enabling the ecosystem. The entrepreneurs, the innovators appreciate you. Congratulations. All right. Let's have a moment, a picture moment. We have a picture moment. All right.
Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. Today is not our day. Today is the day for many of you here in the audience, the entrepreneurs online. When we came to the continent, we had one goal, and that goal was to create work opportunities for young people. So we celebrate with you today. It's an honor, it's a privilege, but we are humbled, more importantly, with this award. And for us, it's just a vote of confidence, but also, more importantly, like I said, a responsibility to continue serving and doing the work that we do. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, and let's give it up again for the MasterCard Foundation. Let's give it up a round of applause for them as they step out. All right, so those were the awards that we as Startup Uganda felt that we should appreciate the ecosystem with. And again, we would want to congratulate all the nominated startups, organizations that made it to even the bigger list, because we had more than 10 per category. But again, the votes that came in determined who the winners are. We definitely will do this once again next year. And of course, we want to encourage you to keep doing what you do best, and that is innovating for the ecosystem. And we shall definitely appreciate you as Startup Uganda. We are still inviting for those who may not be here, because we still have a number of things to happen before we can close the Kampala Innovation Week 2021. Michael MC, what are you saying?
Let's hear it for Gilbert.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I also need an award, yeah?
You do need an award. I bestow, upon you this telephone. Let's clap for him. Caesar
Thank you.
I'm messing with you. Thank you so much. You may step down for a minute.
you.
I'll have Miss Donna Sava, the coordinator of Startup Uganda, join me up here for our next round of awards. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you all who are joining us online all over the world. I'd like to thank you all who are streaming upcountry and wherever you are. I repeat, all these sessions have been recorded and uploaded to the Startup Uganda YouTube channel. Please subscribe and keep up.
Thank you, Martin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Martin mentioned awards, but just to inform you, it's not awards anymore. I'm very happy to see everybody here to join us for the awards ceremony, and also the closure of the event, but also to see that this journey has come to this day. For those of you who are with us in 2019, if you remember very well at the airstrip, we began this journey with, I think, a few startups and a few development partners and a few members. I would like to thank the members of Startup Uganda, most especially the 9 members who began the journey of Startup Uganda with us. I won't mention all the members, but at least I'm sure the board that you have seen here, the board members you've been seeing this week from the 3 hubs and a few other members were part of this journey. Today, like Gilbert mentioned, we are a total of about 28 members, and we have grown from the 9 members that began this journey. So I would like to thank the members who've traveled all the way to this date. And yes, anybody here can agree with me. An association or an ecosystem is not easy to drive, or it's not easy, to move on together. But we have tried as the ecosystem. And we are still growing. We would also like to thank the development partners who are working with us, who've traveled with us this far. UNCDF, who've really, been our parents, or what can I say, our guardian through this journey. Then we have Enable, who've also moved with us since the first Innovation Week. We have ITC, much as they've not been part of the KIW this year, but they've also joined us through this journey. We have UGEFA and many more other development partners out there who've really traveled this journey with us. So I would like to thank everybody who's been part of the startup ecosystem so far. Our members, thank you so much. The various startups, the different startups, I won't mention any, but you know yourselves, there's so many of you who've been with us. I would like to thank you and to continue being a part of the ecosystem and continue innovating. Because, I mean, without innovation, we are not going to go anywhere. So with those few words, I would like to say the Kampala Innovation Week 2021 has come to an end. Thank you so much. And for the winners, thank you, and continue on with the journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're going to go into an entertainment interlude, and thereafter, there is an open bar outside. Please feel free to join us for drinks. Thank you to everyone that came. Again, links are up, websites are up, things are up, okay? We'd like to have Waiki Bender on stage to perform for us. Yes, to crown our event, we're going to have a live performance from that wonderful musician, after which I encourage you to pass by the exhibitors, pick up cards, give them business, give them funding, surprise them with money, and then you may move on to drinks. Mr. Waiki Bender?
Turn up the vibe, yeah. Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Turn up the vibe, yeah. Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Turn up the vibe, yeah. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes, I'm Shaina Omuchiga. Bueno, if you have any event, it can be a music show, it can be a party, big or small, and you want it live, you can even catch me and my band on Ayit TV. That is on YouTube, Zoom, or